Hey guys, today's topic is, should the creation of virtual reality video games be something of the future? I know it sounds long, but I don't want to say VR VG in case people don't understand. Anyways, with that sorted, let's look at the main points here. 1. How does adding virtual reality affect the look of video games to the public? 2. What would be needed in order to achieve a virtual reality? 3. What has already been made of the representation of virtual reality? And 4. Why are people so fixated on virtual games? So we all know that video games aren't really what parents expected their kids to be doing on a Saturday afternoon. And at a world where video games come to life, how would they react? Since the dawn of video games, parents have kept a leash on how many hours their children play. Don't get me wrong, that's totally fine by me. But what would happen if virtual reality video games came into that picture? Now, when I say virtual reality, I'm not just talking about what we have now, I'm also talking about the future of virtual reality. Okay, I may have watched Sword Art Online, but that's not the point. Maybe. Anyways, I'm talking about the part where putting on a headset, logging in, and picking a character puts all your thoughts and senses into a non-existent, fictional, made-up world made completely of zeros and ones. I mean, I know it sounds awesome, but how would the parents tell their kids to stop playing and come out for dinner? Pull their headset off? What if they haven't saved? Set a timer? How much do parents trust their kids to take it off when the timer goes off? All these questions are what I would think go through a parent's head. And there are just so many that need answers. And it's not just parents. I'm sure there are many governments and organizations out there as well who think the same. Now, if this was ever achieved, what would the console look like? Would it be a headset? Answer, probably yes. Look at the Oculus Rift and the Nerve Gear. Granted, the latter doesn't actually exist, both headsets take into account what your brain is thinking. The first using physical movement, and the second, well, I'll let Kirito explain.
Once you're hooked in, you can't move your body in the real world anymore. The Nerve Gear intercepts all the commands you give from inside the game, using an interface built into the rig. Seriously?
Okay, let's come back to the present here. What's already been made to try and achieve a virtual reality-like situation? Well, I've already listed one. The Oculus Rift is a leading developer in virtual reality. After that, I like to believe the Virtuix Omni is also a unique simulation device. If you've never seen it, let me give you a quick explanation. It's basically a gaming treadmill. You attach your waist to the middle axis that allows you to swing 360 degrees. You also wear special shoes that let you run on the center, reminded to be careful when you walk in. People tend to slip.
Whoa! No, I'm just kidding.
My heart stopped.
And lastly, you have a model gun. For the full experience, people tend to have the Oculus Rift as well. So now not only is that your head is in the game, but your whole body is too, right down to how fast you run and how quick you reload. Lastly, why are people so fixated on virtual reality? To me, the answer is simple. People want to feel like they're in a new world with different laws and rules, to have friends you go out on quests with, to roleplay and be someone totally different to how you are in real life, to forget about the life you have in this world and live a new one where people see you as what you've done in the game and not what you've done in real life. As a conclusion, I believe that it wouldn't hurt to have virtual reality devices as a whole because it's also up to the parents of people whether they want it for their kids or themselves to have it or not. I personally would love to have a virtual reality world. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and give me feedback on how I did. And let me know in the comments if you think virtual reality video games should be something of the future.